the heathen are silver and gold. We find this in Psalms 135, the 15th verse. Now, I thought about this when I read this, and I said to myself, now, had I not read this scripture and just been asked that question, what are the idols of the heathen? Then I would have said money, prestige, power, all of the things that the human craves when they're not walking in faith. And I thought, well, the truth of the matter is that silver and gold just kind of represents all of that, because that is, how you obtain power is often through wealth. But at the same time, I begin to think about some scriptures that we have, and I think about Peter and John, and we find this recorded in the 3rd chapter of the book of Acts. They went up to the temple to pray, and it says there was a man laying there who was lame, and he asked for alms of Peter and John. And what did they say? Peter and John, they said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. And then we find in the writings of Peter, he said, the trying of our faith is more precious than silver and gold. And then I read this scripture in Psalms, the idols of the heathen, silver and gold. So I think about a man who, in an encounter with Jesus, and he said to Jesus, he said, make my brother share the inheritance with me. And what did Jesus say? He said, life consisteth not in the abundance of one's possession. So Jesus put this whole thing about silver and gold into perspective, to say that it really is not all that it's chopped up to be, because the truth is it's temporal, it's not eternal. You can't take it to heaven with you. Whatever you may have accumulated of silver and gold here on this earth, when you die, it'll stay here, and your soul will go elsewhere. So the heathen's idol, our quest for silver and gold, the psalmist is really giving us some pretty good perspective here, in the aspect that it's not all that many think that it is. And then he goes into the realm of idols, and people who would make idols out of silver and gold or brass or stone or anything else. They said they have an image that people would say, well, this is God. But it has eyes it can't see, ears it can't hear, voice it can't speak. There's no spirit in them. And that becomes the essence of the message today, because silver and gold is all temporal, but spiritual things are eternal, of much greater value. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.